All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now without further delay, it is time for us to start up the much anticipated Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 run with Guished. On to you guys.
All right.
Cool, you going? All right, this is Tony Hawk 2. I'm going to do all goals and golds, which is basically like 100%ing one career with one skater. And of course, I'm going to use Rodney Mullen because he's the GOAT. He's the best skater ever. But also because he has good stats and he goes fast. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and on the couch here with me.
I am Ace, not the Ace that just ran Poi. I am the bootleg version.
Yeah, he's the 101 version. I'm TK Bala.
And I'm Ty Please.
Yeah. These guys are all other really talented Tony Hawk's Pro Skater skaters. So they know a lot. They should help with the commentary. All right, shall we do a countdown? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, starting off here in Hangar, this is a very interesting level for the run because everything is so close together and so tightly packed that there's so many routes for this level.
Well, this is pretty much like Warehouse 2.0. It's pretty much, you played Pro Skater 1. This is a lot like the Warehouse, except it has a helicopter in it.
Yeah.
And, it's pretty straightforward. He's going to get everything within the 2 minutes easily.
Yeah, but after years and years of this game being run and played and tested, we are still finding new ways to speed up Hangar or find some cool new thing we can do.
Okay. I missed, I was trying to go up and grind a light fixture up there to get a cache icon, but that's okay. There's a super easy backup for that. And by super easy, I mean kind of hard.
I'm just going to gobble up all the cash here, and then he's going to go back and get that $100 bill off the light switch.
Yeah, it won't take that long. All right, so that's everything except for this floating cache. That's way up there.
Hangar is an extremely quick level.
There we go.
There really isn't like a wrong route for it. Guished and I both use very different routes, and even though mine is slightly faster, it's slightly more inconsistent.
Yeah, so I upped, ooh, I missed some cache, that's fine. I upped Ollie and Speed. Speed is pretty obvious. Ollie I upped because it just generally makes a lot of things easier, and it allows you to get certain jumps with late in-air ollies that you would otherwise need like higher air stats for. And having high air stats is bad because then you're all floaty and you want to stay on the ground as much as possible. That was a weird build.
Because most of your speed in Tony Hawk games, but especially Pro Skater 2, comes from either landing big combos in this game or staying in grinds. So if you can land a really big 100,000 plus point combo off of a quarter pipe, you'll be going much, much faster than anything else. So you want to get back to the ground as fast as possible, and that includes not having hang time and air stat.
There's also special manuals in this game by using the grab button instead of the grind button. You can use them, but they're not really that big of a deal in this game.
Yeah, they are very risky to use and not nearly as useful as they will become in later installments.
So another thing you might notice me doing is trying to land a lot of things perfectly, and not only does that give you like a solid bonus of points, but it gives you a little bit of a speed boost, which in some situations is like super valuable.
Yeah, because perfect, I think in this game, it seems to change from trick string to trick string, but the overall consensus is it boosts your points by 50%, I believe, is what I've noticed.
Oh man,
or around that area.
Yeah,
so it's a significant boost.
Yeah, I found grinding that bell the way you did it just then is a lot easier than the way you missed it.
Yeah, this is going to be a close call for this level. I hope I can get it.
School is one of the many levels in this game that have recently been rerouted because with advancements in strats and character switches, ooh, this is going to be very close.
It's going to be a clutch here.
I'll continue my thought after this.
Oh, boy, here we go. Good job.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby. Did I get everything? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I forgot. There's one more phase of this level.
Oh, this is
that
a very hard.
I usually do this in a different order, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It slipped my mind, but
very close.
it's no big deal.
Watch
That,
out.
yeah, that was
difficult.
pretty close.
As I was
though.
saying, School and Venice in particular have been rerouted to do less runs of the level because we are able to do so. But as you can see, just barely, because there are a couple times, especially in Venice, that if you mess up once or even a couple times if you're moving fast enough, you can essentially miss the level. Since we no longer block, like in Venice, we used to block different goals together. You need to ollie hobos in Venice, which is a great goal. We usually did that on its own run, but now we have it mixed in with everything. So if you mess up once and you can't get to the end of the level, you basically fail all the goals because you miss one of each goal, and that's very, very hard to get around. But we've tried our best.
In terms of races, though, there is safer routes that you can go for races. So if you're in a race, you can always use a safer route.
Yeah. We've been debating, Guished and I, if he's going to try and do his faster Venice route.
No way. It's too risky.
I think you should do it.
Yeah, I think he should too, but he wants to play it safe.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
I will donate $20 if you do it.
This is another one of those levels that,
Oh boy.
for like a long time, there was like no evidence that anyone had ever gotten all the goals in one run. But it's actually pretty easy with this route. I'm not going to do it because retrying actually saves some time.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a second.
Let's see if you get this here.
And there will be a
No,
similar.
I missed the other two. Yeah, there's a way that you can do a jump there that gets the cash on top of the statue and gets that A, and it's like really hard. But if you have the lineup and you get like a perfect landing, it saves a chunk of time.
This fountain in general is very annoying because the window to ollie off of it is so small that
There we go.
quite annoying. There we go.
This fountain ruined my childhood.
The fact that we have to feel the need to clap for that fountain just shows how
It's not a
annoying
fountain,
it is.
By the way, it's a statue. So
Well, same thing, except not.
okay.
And
Otherwise, we do
adding on to what Guished said earlier, recently we've been able to do every single level in the game in only one run at this point, except for School 2,
Except for School 2.
which we are very, very close in doing, but is extremely difficult.
It's nuts. All right, so that's the little time-saving retry that you get to do. It just teleports you a little bit closer to the next spot you need to go to.
And not only does retrying put you closer to where you start, which can be nice, but also resets your trick decay, because every time you use a trick in this game, its point value is lowered by 20%. So this allows us to get bigger combos again, and in this case also build up more speed for our special meter.
Nice.
So it's just overall faster. You'll find a similar case in Philadelphia when we get there.
Pretty much wrapping up New York City here. Just gonna get one more dollar bill and it's good to go.
Yep. And here's
And
the behemoth
here-
of the run.
Here comes the killer. Yeah. This level, I don't know, it's pretty bad in any percent as well, but in 100%, it's a demon. It's hard.
It's the hardest level of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree there. And it looks like he's going for the safer route. So
I'm definitely going for the safer route.
I hope you can sleep at night knowing you just lost $20 because of that.
And that gap right there is very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's extra difficult with Rodney because Rodney has extremely low air stats, which is part of the reason he's so fast and so good in this game. But you sort of just have to
It's a
really,
double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. You really have to nail a lot of the tricky air gaps. I don't know why I did that. I'm not doing bombs right now.
It's that muscle memory.
Now, this,
Okay.
this level will kick your butt. If you don't control your speed, you can go flying into oblivion, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're at the end of the level near that skinny DB transfer / the first hobo, and you accidentally go flying into the sand, you're sent back all the way to the beginning, and your run is pretty much over at that point.
This level has some pretty unforgiving death warps.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Every death warp in the level sends you back to the same place, which is start, which can be very inconvenient.
Now I'm gonna get this guy. Beat it.
Why are you being such a nuisance, man? I just want to sleep.
He's gonna open up a can on you, dude.
I'm a skater punk. That's what I do.
What if those are Ollie's friends?
There's not actually 5 of him, or just 1 of him
Okay,
moving.
can I get this?
Might just be
Yeah.
Ollie.
Good job.
Yeah, that jump is a lot more difficult than it looks.
Oh.
Oh, so close.
And it tells you to ollie the bums for the goal, but you can also land on them
Yeah.
and just kind of float over them, and it'll work sometimes.
Which is really the faster way to go about doing it.
Yeah,
Hey, that's the hardest goal in the game.
not,
it's not.
not at all. There we go. Like that's a bum that's pretty
there
easy
you
to
go.
drop down onto.
It's same with this one right here. If you roll off, but
Yeah,
it's faster to get the
I
hundo.
like to get a cash like that. Okay, I didn't get a boneless, so I didn't get up there super fast, but that's fine. I got plenty of time left. So I'm gonna do a little wrap around here because this is a tricky cash icon to get,
Oh, boy.
especially when you fall off like a big down.
no.
We stuck in stair land.
Yeah, that's all right. Still got like a year to finish this level. Yeah, I can get special.
It'd be another 4 years before you can walk off your board in this game.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that cash icon is mean. Now I'm actually in crunch time.
No.
Come
on.
This is
Oh,
not good.
no.
No.
Stairs.
Oh, the stairs.
Now you gotta get all the bums again.
I gotta get all the bums and all the what's it called? The spray paint. So that sucks. I have to redo the chunk this level, but whatever. Stairs, man.
And this is why we do not like Venice.
Did I get 6 score?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, Venice, very difficult level.
Yeah.
But I think you should be still good, you know. I mean, you still have a lot of time for air here.
All right, bum. You too, me. Okay, I didn't mean to do a knife flip on a flip.
This
there,
is
but
one
that's
of the
cool.
reasons why our estimate is so forgiving.
Yeah.
This game is not forgiving, is the thing. Speed conservation is one of the most important things and also one of the hardest. Not speed conversation. You're not exactly having a talk with your speed stat. Take it out for dinner.
Would this be a good time for donations?
Yeah, actually it would be.
We have a $1,000
Wow.
donation
Wow.
from Anonymous.
Holy moly.
No comment.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Yeah, definitely.
We have a $50 donation from Red Necra 154 that says, I try to donate every time, and being a huge Final Fantasy fan, now is the time. Good luck to the THPS guys and all the Metroidvania cuties.
So you got it here now.
Okay. Done with Venice. Gosh, good. Whew. So now we're in the second competition, and as the name of the category implies, I have to get a gold medal. So it's like 90,000 points is a safe estimate, but because this is 100%, I also have to get all of the cash icons.
Something you'll notice, especially in Bull Ring, if it comes to it, is points in this game are very, very easy to acquire if you know what you're doing. Because there's this fancy little trick called degree add-on, which essentially instead of, normally when you do another trick after like 180ing, it'll be like 180 airwalk or 180 pop shove it, 180 pop shove it. It won't
That
like
Wally shuffle right there.
add to it. But for some reason in this game, if you do it correctly, you can just keep adding on those spins and the points to one trick. So instead of doing 180 airwalk, 180 airwalk, 180 airwalk, it'll end up being an 1800 airwalk.
All right, let's try and get a big combo. This is like the combo of the game right here.
This is also using any percent.
Yeah.
Looks good so far. Good job.
Nice.
379 Ks. That's all right.
We call that the George combo
Yeah.
because George the plushie was the first to use that mass.
Pretty
And
crazy.
it's a very difficult combo. I'm impressed that he is able to do it with the consistency that he does. Did you get Drain the Fountain? Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
you
did.
did.
Yeah, I got all the money down there.
I wasn't paying attention apparently. Just thinking about George.
So, Philly's a pretty big level, but there's a lot of areas in Philly where there's just not a lot going on. So I'm gonna get this like central area taken care of, and then there's like a skate park. spot.
This next goal really stinks right here.
This is the worst goal in the game.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
So you have to grind the awning and do a blunt slide on it, but the only way to get the gap is if you hop from the statue and then grind it
There we
like
go.
that, and then blunt slide it. And even then, if you get the speed perfect, you get the blunt slide, you did it, sometimes it still won't give it to you because that's just how Tony Hawk games are.
Yeah, there's a couple of goals in this game that aren't always cooperative. And blunt slide the awning is one. The other is tail slide the Venice ledge. that one does not work.
I also want to say it's really important to get that combo at the start because it'll save your butt because if you didn't get that combo at the start, you have 45 seconds, you still have to get the lips, and you still have to get the money, and sometimes getting the money can be a challenge.
Like this one up here.
Yeah, they're in, especially this one going from the half pipe. Yep, there you go. If you don't late ollie there, that one, all of the cash in here can be extremely time consuming if you miss them. Wow, how did you land that? Hello?
Yeah, that's a funky little
Angles.
ramp right there.
All right.
Lets you land
Well,
on things
we take
sometimes.
those, but
Oh, right next to it. Okay. So we are done.
Here we go.
yep,
Goody. All right.
that was pretty
So
good.
now
for the round.
we're going into bull ring, and I need to get a lot of air in a couple places in bull ring, and I also need to drop from really high places. So I'm upping my landing stat as well.
Bullring is a very infamous level among 100 or all goals and goals runners because every cash icon is super high in the air, and if you miss your grind or you miss your jump, you're hiking all the way back up on a skateboard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
difficult.
Okay. Bummer.
And yeah, I've wasted
Exactly.
minutes on this level. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, just getting up back to where he was is going to take about 10 seconds, almost to the mark.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
boneless.
You really want to do a boneless, and you have to be like perfectly centered. It's a lot to do.
Tough.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one's much easier.
Yeah. The ramps aren't all the same
Really?
sizes on the cardinal directions for these ramps here. The one over here is huge. You don't even have to go up the quarter pipe in order to get enough
This
speed.
is a lot easier. Sometimes it's so screwed up.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, so that's almost all the cash in this first heat. I'm disappointed that I didn't get all the cash in one heat because we affectionately call that the 877 cash now. So call your JG Wentworth whenever that happens.
Time's coming up pretty soon here.
Yeah.
There's 4 poops, and they're all shaded green. And those are the ones with the money on.
Yeah. Keeping it classy,
Yep, keep it classy.
hiding money and bull dung. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't look there for cash, so I guess it's kind of safe. I wouldn't recommend it, though.
I don't know why they decided to hide all the cash in this level in these copies of Tony Hawk 5.
Right.
All right, and that is done.
Time. That was actually an overall decent run, and the game didn't crash. That is the most
game-
important part.
The game didn't crash yet.
That is a good point.
So what was my time?
16:26.
That's pretty solid.
That's
Okay.
really solid, actually.
So I was saying the game didn't crash yet. So I'm like a couple minutes underestimated. I'd like to show you guys something fun. So there's a cool thing in this game where if you load a replay like that, really short replay, and then you go back into career mode, say as, oh, I don't know, maybe Bob Burnquist, and you go into a level, some weird things can start to happen. I'm just going to let Bob do his thing, though.
Yeah.
So that's, you might notice that's a little abnormal. When you get switch after entering career after watching a saved replay, the game does weird stuff.
Yeah. The game does not like it when you go into Switch. It is very, very easy to crash the game in this state.
So
We actually have tried to do any percent runs with the replay glitch on, and we called it volatile percent.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever completed one.
no, it's too
The
glitchy.
rocket, Bob Burnquist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Berkowitz is blasting off. So yeah, a lot of stuff like that'll happen. Sometimes you get random like speed boost, but the other thing is if you get switch and do a grind. Ooh. I'm gonna switch to Tony because Tony always crashes the game when you do this. Yeah. Where's he at?
He's right next to Bob.
Yeah, he's right next to Bob. You can just go. Oops.
We're gonna
You
do a
didn't
lip.
re-
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe the game doesn't want to crash right now, but
That's
there
surprising.
it goes.
Oh,
Okay.
yay.
Oh, wow.
We did it.
Very good.
All right, quick shout outs to 3 people, Lyle, Page, and my mom, who is probably watching right now. Hi, guys. And thank you for watching Tony Hawk 2.
Yep.
And thank you very much, Guished, for that intense run. We have $100 from Eric that says, Happy 4th of July. We have $15 from Hootaloo that says, Zach, you are the best and you're doing fantastic. And to all the speedrunners, you guys are such extremely talented folks, and I'm so utterly amazed by what you can accomplish. Keep it up. Love you, Ash. We got $20 from Fate that says, donating the $20 that was lost. Donation goes to Announcer's Choice. Kill the animals. We have another $20 from Yuzi that says, here's a little extra cash. Spend it on some stat points. We have a $150 donation from Sunda that says, 1 year following GDQ. Thank you so much for all the great work and showcasing so many nice speedruns. Keep it up. SGDQ hype. We have $50 from Ice Stricer that says, Mike made me wake up at 5:30 a.m. for this, and I am not disappointed. Save the animals, kill the frames. We have a $200 donation from Anonymous that says, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, go guished. We have a $50 donation from Brentus Firmus that says, wow, this guy is so chill and cool, I had to donate during this game. Thanks to GDQ, the players, and everyone else who works every year to make this event so awesome. We have a $115 donation from Why the Hell Not that says, who here remembers Tony Hawk's cameo in Max Keeble's big movie? It's literally all I remember about the movie. Anyways, keep donating, folks. I vaguely recall that. Actually, no, I do remember that. Jeez, what a throwback. We have a $57.50 donation from Anonymous that says, love this event. It's always such a pleasure to watch my favorite games get destroyed like this. So glad to see Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Shovel Knight, and Chrono Trigger being done at the same event. My donation goes towards naming the frog after Best Frog and Best Girl in My Hero Academia, Tsuyu. So you have good taste. I like you, Anonymous. We have $50 from Tyler Lasagna that says, good luck Guished and TK Mala. Much love to the THPS community. We have a $20 donation from Agro Craig that says, and now a morning limerick. There once was a man from Peru who dreamed he was eating his shoe. He woke in a night to a terrible fright. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Thanks for the marathon. We have a $25 donation from Fog that says, hey Guished, good luck on the run, and don't forget to bring the noise. We have a $10 donation from Silent Laws that says, greetings from Germany. It's great to see Gooey Shed and TK Mala speedrunning my favorite games. Can't wait to see some tech stuff. We have a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, watching SGDQ with my 1-year-old daughter. It's her first GDQ. She's very much enjoying the moving images and colors, and she claps along every time the crowd claps. We got a $50 donation from Anonymous that says, just woke up to see the end of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 run. Guished, you are absolutely amazing. We have a $51 donation from Jesse that says, I am proud of the community and happy to contribute in any way I can. Keep up the good work, runners. We have a $5 donation from Anonymous that says, I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 when I was a kid. Love this game. Keep going and save the animals. We have a $10 donation from RPD234 that says, so many skateboarding games this GDQ, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, 4, Nier Automata, Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment, and maybe even more. The event isn't over after all. We have a $200 donation from Anonymous that says, go Guished. We have a $5 donation from Katja that says, I've been watching GDQ events for several years now, and I am very happy to be able to donate to such a great event, especially since it was SGDQ 2015 that encouraged me to start speedrunning myself. We have a $10 donation from Robot Jester that says, save the animals with some sick and radical skateboard tricks. Skate or die, dude, skate or die! We have a $15 donation from Dana37 that says, thanks for a great event. This is my second time watching. Love seeing these runners dominate. Shout out to Jeff and Milo. Save the animals. We have a $5 donation from Tahoo Nihawk that says, we all donate to a good cause for different reasons. In my case, I really like the way you whoo! So if you could whoo a few more times on the stream, that'd be totally awesome. Keep it up. Hope! We have a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, been up literally all night for this THPS 4 run. Go chase those pink elephants. We have a $10 donation from K Jube that says, loving the great show, good luck to all the runners, and I'm happy to at least donate a small amount to a good cause. We have a $100 donation from Hasselsaurus that says, seriously love GDQ. It's always amazing to see the incredible skill of all the runners. $100 for Lonk and save Zorldo. We have a $25 donation from Jackie Singer that says, 25 now, 25 more during the Silent Hill 2 run at midnight. Watch this event every year. Brings me immense joy to see the community come together as a whole for such a great cause. Keep up the good work. And just a reminder on some of our incentives here, Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment Beto's Big Break is now up to 4,246 out of a $5,000 goal, a little over $750 remaining in that incentive, and you have, if I recall correctly, until the end of Hollow Knight for that to get in. We have a $100 donation from George93 that says, shoutouts to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater community. Good luck to Guished and TK on your runs. Guished, please show the world the power of replays. We have a $5 donation from Sinsane that says, excited to hear my name said. Love Tony Hawk, and who doesn't? GDQ is the best. Honored to donate. Shout out to the crowd. That's you. $5 from Tiger Jelly that says, another awesome GDQ. Looking forward to the Dishonored 2 run. Good luck to all the runners, and keep up the good work. We also have a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, roses are red, these poems are a chore. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. And a reminder, Summer Games Done Quick is benefiting Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders /MSF is an international independent medical humanitarian organization that delivered emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare in 69 countries in 2015. On any one day, thousands of individuals representing dozens of nationalities can be found providing assistance to people caught in crises around the world. They are doctors, nurses, logistic experts, administrators, epidemiologists, laboratory technicians, mental health professionals, and others who work together in accordance with MSF's guiding principles of humanitarian action and medical ethics. The organization received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1999. Also a reminder of some of the sweet prizes you can get for helping the event as well, just through contributing. For a $150 cumulative donation, you will be entered to win a custom Corsair GDQ PC. For a cumulative $50 total, you could potentially walk away with a PS4 Pro with Final Fantasy 15, as well as a slew of other items, including being entered to win a Corsair K95 keyboard at $25 or an MM200 mousepad at $10. We have a $150 donation from Jake the Army Guy that says, "Hey SGDQ, wanted to donate during one of my favorite game series from when I was a kid. My brother and I used to play all the time, and the soundtrack introduced me to so many cool bands. GDQ events amaze me every year, with so many people from all walks of life coming together to donate millions of dollars to great causes. God bless you all. Also, curse my bleeding heart, but save those poor defenseless animals." And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's dive on into the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 Any% run with TK Mala.